Last time on MasterChef Australia.
Today, you'll be making every single item from scratch.
Two teams created the perfect afternoon tea.
We're having a scone-off. Soggy shoe is not a good thing.
For 100 of Tasmania's toughest connoisseurs.
Oh, beautiful.
I just thought it was a very classy look today.
And the blue team menu beat the red teams by a landslide.
I don't want to be eliminated here in Tassie.
Tonight.
Today's elimination consists of 3 knockout rounds.
For the final challenge in Tasmania, the red team must cook the perfect partnership.
The stakes are high.
To go out on this would just be a nightmare.
Finally, the last 2 standing will face off in an epic challenge to keep their MasterChef dream alive.
We want you guys to produce one dish for the people of Stanley.
Yesterday, our team lost the afternoon tea challenge.
The team that won is blue.
Which means we're in elimination today. The fact that it's happening in Tasmania, my home state, makes it even worse.
What do you reckon's going on? You're the Tassie boy.
We haven't been to the North West Coast yet.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
So the further you get north, I think the better it gets.
Yeah, sweet. I thought Tasmania was going to be an awesome experience. I've hated it. I haven't done anything right. The place is beautiful, but I can't seem to put anything together that's up to standard.
Those samosas, they're not cooked for a minute.
And I'm pretty disappointed in myself.
The setting for today's elimination is a strange sort of juxtaposition. It's picturesque, but it's also got a ghostly sort of convict colonial sort of feel about it. So, yeah, it puts a bit of a shiver up your spine. It's almost like we're at the end of the earth and we're here to send someone home.
Welcome to Highfield House and Stanley. Recognisable, of course, by that wonderful Stanley nut that sits out there. But for you, it's a tough spot. And you know why.
Over there is the Bass Strait. Beyond that, the mainland and the MasterChef kitchen. There are 2 ways you can get there. You can swim or you can cook. And I can tell you right now, knowing what I know, I'll be popping my speeders on right now because that's going to be a way lot easier than what you're going to have to go through.
Imagine Matt in a pair of Speedos. So let's get down to business. Today's elimination consists of 3 knockout rounds.
Whoa.
Ready to find out what you're going to do?
Yeah.
Right, let's go.
Let's go.
Motivate.
This first round tests a skill that every red-blooded Australian should be able to master. Remember here, the stakes are high. Can anybody guess what I'm talking about?
Steak.
Oh,
Cooking a steak.
Perfect steak.
do you think? George?
Today, you guys have to cook the perfect steak. This ain't any old ordinary cut of meat. This beautiful Scotch fillet is from Cape Grim, some of the best beef in Australia and in the world. This is primo. Your challenge today is to cook this steak perfectly to medium rare.
Medium rare is the holy grail, I think, for all three of us when it comes to the steak. So when we cut it open, we want that beautiful crusty top, that wonderful seam of rare meat in the middle.
Your challenge is to cook it to the perfect medium rare, identify when you think it's rested long enough and ready to be judged. When you're confident in that decision, we want you to take one step back, raise up your hand and say your name. We'll then come and cut your steak and see whether or not you have nailed this challenge. We're looking for 5 perfectly cooked medium rare steaks. But the first 4 people that undercook or overcook your steaks will go through to the next knockout round.
Are you ready to cook?
Yes.
Well, get cooking. Guys, make sure you get your pans hot. Yeah?
While I wait for that pan to heat up, I season the steak. I'm using olive oil because it's a good conductor of heat. I need to get as much heat from the pan into the meat as I can, and salt and pepper helps with that charring and that caramelisation of the meat on the outside.
This isn't a race, it's about the perfect medium rare steak.
I've cooked hundreds of steaks, probably thousands, and you don't always get them right, but I'm backing myself in today to get this one right. A perfect medium rare steak's fairly straightforward. Basically straight onto a hot grill, give it 3 to 4 minutes on one side, turn it, same on the other, let it rest for probably half to 3/4 of the time you've cooked it.
Interested to see, we've given them a grill pan and a fry pan. What would you choose?
It's one of those things. I mean, I love the idea of seeing those bar marks on the steak.
Yeah.
I'd probably go the bar marking. I like that. It looks good.
It's interesting you say that because I'd go frying pan. I figured it's going to cook quicker. You're going to get a lot of caramelisation, a lot of contact. How many minutes a side do you think?
I'm saying 3.5 to 4 minutes per side.
Wow. Let's hope we get some good steaks.
My instinct with cooking steak is to make sure you touch the steak, and there has to be a little bit of resistance for medium rare. So that's kind of what I'm going off. You can't just rely on the time. Now I need to let it rest. Resting is just as important as the cooking process.
Time slowed down a lot.
Who's gonna do it? Who's gonna put their hand up? How long do you let your meat rest for? Is it the full amount of its cooking time, or is it half the amount of its cooking time? Well, I know what I would do.
What's that?
One of the two.
Jules.
Jules!
Jules!
Jules puts her hand up first. She's right next to me. And I was thinking, oh, do I put my hand up just yet? I was like, no, Kylie, stay calm, stick to the timer, stick to your guns.
So should we cut it across here, do you think?
Yep.
Feels soft. George?
Nice and pink, not overcooked, not undercooked. Give it to her.
Yep.
Yes!
Jules has hit the first medium rare steak.
Well done, baby.
Jules, you're the first person to state your claim to safety.
Kylie.
Kylie.
All right, Kylie.
Yep.
That feels very soft. No. That's rare. Kylie's is rare. Sorry, darling. That means you're the first one into the second round of the elimination.
Steak has rested for 3 minutes. I'm feeling pretty good about where it's at, so jump back and put my hand up. Ben.
Andy.
Sam.
Emma! Oh.
I throw my hand straight up after Ben because I know that if he's going down, I'm going down.
You ready?
Yep. George slices my steak. I can't see because I'm standing behind him. That's a really pivotal moment for me.
It's medium rare.
It's medium.
That is overcooked. I'm sorry, Ben. Your steak's medium. That means you're into the second elimination round.
Yep.
I'm gutted for him because I don't want him to go down in his home state.
Good luck, man. Cheers.
Andy, your steak will be looked at next.
Andy, sorry. Your steak is medium, not medium rare. You're going through to the second round.
Sam, your steak will be looked at next. If it's perfectly medium rare, you'll be safe like Jules. If not, you'll be the final person through the next elimination round.
I think that's a perfect medium. Perfect medium.
Oh, is that me we're safe?
Oh, thank you, Lord. That's a bit of a kick in the guts, but, you know, you just got to move on.
Kylie, Ben, Andy and Sam, you'll now go through to the next round of the elimination.
These will be fine.
Safe. Safe as houses.
Steak's got many perfect partners. Around here, we like our steak with onions. These fields around Stanley are filled with onions. And the second part of your challenge today is to make us a perfect serving of onion rings. So who has cooked onion rings here before? Oh.
Well.
I've never had them.
You've never had onion rings?
No, never.
Ben, you haven't lived.
They sound quite simple, onion rings to make, but there's a lot you need to think about. Batters, wow. I could speak to hundreds of chefs and they all give you a different recipe. But at the end of the day, crisp batter, that's what we want, not soggy, flaccid batter. You'll get 15 minutes to produce the best plate of onion rings. The two of you that make the best will be safe. The two of you that don't will go through to round 3, the final round, the deciding round. Your time starts now.
Go, guys! I have made onion rings before. When I used to work in a little cafe as a waitress, they used to pump out onion rings like they were going out of fashion. So first of all, I get the oil on. Next is onto the onions. I need to chop them up, not too thick but not too thin so they don't burn, and just get them punched out so I've got the discs and the circles for my onion rings.
My hands aren't working, they're so cold.
The first thing I do is think about how would I like to eat onion rings. So I start going through the types of batter that I've used in the past. I know tempura goes really well with vegetables, and onion's a vegetable. It's nice and crispy, it's really light. So in my head, it makes perfect sense.
Ben, I cannot believe you've never made onion rings before.
No, never.
That's ludicrous.
I know.
That explains why you're that shape and I'm this shape. How are you going to test this batter? What do you think is going to make it work?
I'm going to try and get it as cold as possible so the reaction when it goes in...
Yep, get a crisp,
get
a puff.
Crispy, yeah.
All right. 5 minutes down, that means you have 10 minutes to go. Come on, let's go.
I'm not too confident. I'm up against some stiff competition. Ben, Sam and Kyle have all proven themselves to be great cooks, and I haven't done much in the competition yet.
Andy, not measuring?
Nah, I'm just going to do a simple tempura.
So corn flour?
Corn flour, I'm going to do a bit of soda water and ice cold water as
Okay,
well.
no normal flour, no plain flour?
No,
just corn flour. And you've done that before?
Yeah.
Works well?
Yeah.
Is it a bit pale when you just do that?
I'm going to put some spices in there.
Okay.
Yeah, so
it might make the difference?
Yeah.
Okay.
It seems such a simple challenge to cook onion rings. You know, 15 minutes even seems long enough. To go out on this would just be a nightmare.
I hope you're not crying, guys. You got 5 minutes to go.
Come on, guys!
Ben and Andy have never made onion rings before.
Yeah.
I'm a bit concerned.
Yeah, look, I'm concerned about their batters. I've had a quick look. The problem is, Andy, for example, is making corn flour tempura. There's no plain flour in there. So I think that's going to be really heavy. I think it's going to be blonde when it cooks. Ben, I don't know, he seems to have a good idea of what makes a great batter. He's made tempura, so then I'm hoping I'm going to get a really nice, crisp, light batter.
2 minutes to go. Who's going to be the lord of the onion rings?
Go, guys, come on! Come on, guys, you got it!
How long we got?
You got 30 seconds to go.
Oh, asbestos fingers.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Step away from your benches. Time's up.
Great work. Kylie, happy?
I'm really happy with my onion rings.
They look fabulous.
Oh, man. Oh. Crunchy, sweet onion, not too oily, well-seasoned, heaven.
Yeah! I want that one.
Kylie's perfect, I reckon. They look beautiful. But mine look nowhere near as good.
Great flavour, but they lack crunch.
Yeah, same. Not as crunchy as Kylie's.
No, they're not as crunchy as Kylie's. I can hear that.
Wow, Ben. They've got that tempura look, you know, where everything's scattered over the top, which is good.
Great crunch, sweet onions, but they're stuck together a bit.
You know what that means, don't you? I get more. Andy, how'd you go?
Yeah, pretty good.
I love the flavour of the fennel soup. I'm not so sure about the slightly thick batter.
Yeah.
Not crunchy at all, but I love the flavour.
Yeah.
The person who made almost the perfect onion ring is Kylie. You're safe.
Come and join us! Well done. Thank you very much.
Kylie, they were absolutely beautiful onion rings. Well done.
Thank you so much.
Sam, your onion rings had a great flavour, but they weren't crunchy enough. So that means you're through to the third and final round of this elimination. Sorry, Sam. Oh, look at that. Mate versus mate. State versus state. Andy Bennett comes down to the two of you for that last place. You're two good mates. But in this part of the competition, only one of you can be safe, and one of you will go forward to compete with Sam to see who can stay in the competition.
I can't believe that my fate is in a bloody onion ring.
Hey guys, we're here at Stillwater.
Yesterday we won the afternoon tea challenge.
Here's for the blue team, hooray!
So the blue team get to go and have a masterclass with Craig Will.
Hello. Welcome, guys.
In Launceston at the Stillwater restaurant.
Come through.
Thank you.
Today, Craig teaches us to deconstruct the Southern Rock lobster, and this is Tassie's pride and joy.
Okay, first step is to remove the legs, and they just snap off like that. Next step, we remove the tail meat, and best way to do that is probably give it a twist, and a twist, and that way you get most of that meat out in one go, and it basically just peels out.
Oh my God.
And that's our tail meat, out cleanly in one piece. What we're going to do for you guys for lunch is serve the medallion as part of a little entree.
The entrees come in, and oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Medallions of lobster sitting on top of a tomato pistou. Beautiful tomato consommé type jelly just sitting on top of it.
Wow. Let's just take this time to dedicate the meal to the red team who are battling it out in elimination today.
Here's the red team.
Red team.
Ben, you said you didn't want your MasterChef dream to end here in Tasmania. It hasn't, you're safe.
There's no relief at all when I find out that I'm safe. It means that Andy's not. Yeah, I wanted Andy to have a good time in Tassie. Yeah, it's tough. I didn't think it would come down to the two of us standing here, and if it wasn't for Andy, I probably wouldn't have made it this far in the competition, so it's really tough.
Ben, come and join the safe contestants.
Good luck, man.
I'm happy for Ben to be safe from elimination, but at the same time, I'm pretty worried about myself. Sam's a great cook. He's proven himself over the last week to be right up there, and I've got my work cut out for me no matter what the next challenge is.
You two have had a massive day, but it is not over yet. You have a chance to save yourself in the third and final round. And that is going to happen at the Stanley pub. I love the smiles, because you know what? I reckon this is the perfect challenge for the two of you. Make the most of it. George and Matt will join you there.
Jeez.
Like this.
Yeah.
I certainly don't want to leave the competition now. I am just starting to find some form. I'm learning a lot all the time, and I reckon I've still got a long way to go.
Sammy, you're scaring me with those knives.
Having done 10 years of doing what I've been doing in finance and banking, I just want to do something that makes me happy, and I really can't wait to get to every day. Happy days.
This is going to be the ultimate cheese sandwich.
Cheese sandwiches fried in duck fat.
I love that.
Yeah.
I couldn't be happier about being MasterChef. I think I'm going in. Ooh. I still have no idea how far I'll go in this competition. I know I've got the drive, so the sky is the limit. Let's make some magic happen.
My confidence is through the floor. The last week's really taken it out of me. Now, the third elimination, if it follows suit, I'm going home.
As much as being an electrician is good, I think I'm just ready to branch out into different things.
Try that on for size, because I reckon you might be getting a real one of those in a minute.
Cheers, guys.
Okay, Andy.
Thanks.
I know I want to work in the food industry. Now it's just a matter of finding out which path to take. And MasterChef's so great for that.
Oh, it looks much better.
I've experienced so many areas in which I feel like I could work in for the rest of my life.
And then mains, we've got 2 pasta, 1 lamb.
I'm so proud of you, because you are an exceptional leader.
Go, Andy.
Let's go, boys.
This challenge could be my entry into the competition. This is where the MasterChef dream could start for me.
Andy, Sam, welcome to the Stanley pub. This isn't any pub. In 2008, the brasserie here was named the best in Australia. And there's one very good reason for that. And it's coming from over there.
What are we looking at?
tractor.
It's old school style ones too.
And the cabbages, look how beautiful those cabbages
Look
are.
at that beef!
Oh my God.
That's Dutch creams! Dutch creams!
Look at the oysters on there too.
Wow!
Can't believe that, eh?
Who wants to move to Tassie?
Yeah. Seriously.
Ahem.
This is what we live for, the best. This produce could not be any fresher. It was either in the sea or in the ground hours ago. I mean, look at those crayfish, look at those oysters. Have a look at those carrots over there. They've still got mud all over them. And of course, what Tassie prides himself on, potatoes. This, Andy and Sam, is your pantry.
Awesome.
Your challenge in this final round is simple, but gonna be hectic. We want you guys to produce one dish. A dish for 50 people. Tonight, you're cooking for the people of Stanley.
Boys, tonight is the busiest night of the week at the Stanley Hotel, and the two of you will be running the kitchen. You need to share that kitchen like your brothers, but you need to cook like your mortal enemies, because today one of you will go home. We're going to give you some help. Hotel staff to serve your food, and this fella to just keep an eye on you in the kitchen and call the pass. Aside from that, you're in charge of your own fate. You'll feed the people of Stanley, but George and I will be deciding on who's done the best job. You'll have 4 hours of prep time. Service will start at 6 p.m. and all your dishes must be out of the kitchen by 8 p.m. This is going to be an absolutely epic showdown. It's high noon at the Stanley Corral. George?
Boys, it's time to get your whites on. Let's go.
We get 4 hours of prep time. We have to cook 50 covers each, and it's going to be so tough. I gather my thoughts and figure I want to cook something that I don't have to do anything in service.
Look at that garlic. Some cheeky beef.
Beef cheeks comes to mind. I can slow braise them, put it on a plate and send it out.
Look at these beans, they're tops. Oh, I'm loving the look of those crays. I'm in love with crayfish, and these crays are beautiful. It just got a few processes that take some time.
This, Sam, it just doesn't get any better, doesn't it? I'm so happy that you're cooking a dish using Tasmanian crayfish. This is what they're known for. Please do not overcook it, because it's gorgeous.
The dish I'll be cooking for tonight's service will be an aromatic roasted cray, served with salade's potatoes and Provençal salad.
The dish I'll be making is a slow braised beef cheek with a fondant potato and sautéed green beans.
In terms of this beef cheek, now this is a wonderful cut of meat. This is Cape Grim. It's absolutely gorgeous. Get a good caramelisation, get lots of pots and pans on and do them in batches. Right, but you need to get these on
As soon as possible.
As soon as possible.
Yep.
All right, Andy, run, my friend.
Thank you.
Beef cheek's perfect for slow braising. It's got a lot of sinew in it, a lot of fat to it. And once that fat renders down, the meat basically melts. The main thing I'm worried about with the beef cheeks, it's going to take at least 3 hours. And I know that if I don't have all my prep done before service, there's no way I'll catch up.
Come on, you big sucker. That's a boy. Who's a good boy? You are, yes. The cray is pretty straightforward. I'm going to poach it in a courtbouillon, which is a French term which means like a rough vegetable stock.
A couple of the components sound a little bit fancy, but they're really, you know, just French ways of saying exactly how we love to eat our food in Australia.
1 hour down, 3 hours to go. Andy, come on, mate. beef cheeks need to get in the oven.
Yep.
Sammy, those lobsters need to get cooked. You guys need to push, yeah?
1 hour, far out. I'm probably about 10 minutes behind, so I want to get these in as soon as I can. 2.5, 3 hours should be ample, but you never know with these commercial ovens, so hopefully you've got enough time. Righto, next to do.
To prepare the Saladay's potatoes, it's quite simply, I don't even peel them, the skins are beautiful. Straight through a very fine cut on the mandolin. So layer of potatoes, layer of butter, time. Repeat. And repeat.
Oh, got some wicked peeler cramp.
How you going, Andy?
I'm feeling it, mate, to be honest. Yeah, I've still got a lot to do, so being in the kitchen today does make me want to work in the food industry, but this pressure, I don't know if you could feel it every night.
Keep in there, mate.
Yeah, I'll be right. To make the fondant, it's cooked in a good centimetre thick worth of butter. Place your potato on top over a high heat till the butter foams up, and it basically caramelises all around the outside and is soft and like a pillow inside. Ah, shit.
Sam, Andy, it's 4 o'clock. You got 2 hours till service starts.
Yes, George.
You guys are worrying me now, yeah? Move your bums. Every second counts now, yeah? Andy, you start timing yourself. Every fondant, how long it takes. Sam, you need to get those crayfish split, cut in half, done, yeah? Because 6 o'clock, it's going to be game on.
Yep.
George, Sam, Andy got to cook for 50 people each in this beautiful dining room at the Stanley Hotel. Elimination on the line. How are they going?
I'm worried, Matt. I'm worried because Andy's beef cheeks has sort of just gone into the oven. You know, you'd like to see them in the oven for 3 hours. You know, pull them out, decamp the stock off, reduce the sauce, have enough time. And Sam is just starting to poach crayfish. Now, it's not like you can put 5 into a pot. You've got to do them in batches of 2. He needs to cook 25 of them. They all need 6 to 8 minutes each. Then you need to take them out, shock them, and then you need to prepare them. You know, you're not finished yet.
The Saladay's potatoes, where are we at that point?
They're about to go into the oven now. Yeah, so another problem, he's just made 1 tray. That 1 tray will give him 25 portions, so he needs 2. There's so much to do, so little time.
Might get these cheeks out, George.
Yeah, let's have a look. Still just a little tough. See, what you want is as soon as you press them, they just break apart. All right, so you need to get them back in the oven quickly because they're still not cooked. Yeah. Boys, come on, 15 minutes, yeah? Come on.
Time is flying. Sammy and I are really under the pump.
You right, Sammy?
Yeah. Pushing for time a bit at the moment.
Come on, mate.
Yeah.
I'm actually more worried about Sam than I am myself. He's still got so much mise en place to do, and I don't think he's going to get it done.
Oh, you bastard. I'm pretty sure I've taken on too much here. I thought that these things were going to be simpler, and I've got pots and pans up in the air, basically.
Oh, that's all.
It's crazy.
Sammy, let's go, big boy. Give me. You want to split them, yeah? Don't muck around. Yeah. Off you go.
I'm feeling like I might toss the towel in here, but my pride just won't let me do it.
Let's go, Sammy. Keep going, mate.
100 people are coming in for your food, yeah? It's rock and roll. Come on.
Sam, Andy, they're queuing down the street at the Stanley Hotel. I hope you're ready. George, are they freaking out?
Just a little. There's still a bit to go. I mean, Sam, you know, crayfish look absolutely gorgeous. Hasn't started to cook anything yet. And he's still got his sauce that he's reducing down, trying to get it down to consistency. Beef cheeks, they're minutes away from being ready, right to the wire.
how are you? Welcome.
How you going, guys? Grab a seat.
The choice of the 2 meals are here, and we have our master chefs in the kitchen whipping up wonderful dishes. Enjoy.
Thank you. That's it. It's 6 o'clock, and I can already see 3 tables entering the restaurant, yeah? This is it. Come on. This is the pressure. And this is what we love most. Yeah? Yeah. Guys, you ready? Yep. Let's go.
So girls, what are you going to have, the crayfish or the beef cheeks?
We know the beef.
You know the beef's beautiful.
It's fantastic, thank you.
Now, have you had a look at the menu yet?
We have. Love the sound of the cray.
Yep.
Bit worried about a cheek.
Right.
Which
What?
cheek?
Well, if it was rump, it would say rump.
Are we ready to order?
Yep.
What would you like?
I'll go the cheek, thank you.
Have one of each. One of each? What
do you think an acceptable time is to get your main course up to them? If once they're ordered it, what, 15 minutes?
15, yeah.
Okay, that's a deal. Thank you. Right, check on 2 covers, 1 crayfish, 1 beef. You got 15 minutes, let's go.
Yes, George.
First order comes in, and I have to take a bit of a moment to gather my thoughts. But as soon as I do that, second order comes in.
Right, check on new order. 6 covers, 3 crayfish, 3 beef. Right, check on new order. 2 covers, 1 crayfish, 1 beef. Yeah?
Yes, George.
Right, check on new order. 1 crayfish, 1 beef, yeah?
Within 15 minutes, we've got 4 dockets on the path, and now I'm zoning in, and it's time to go.
The first table is 1 crayfish, 1 beef. The second table is 3 crayfish, 3 beef. The third table, 1 crayfish, 1 beef, 1 crayfish, 1 beef, 1 crayfish, 1 beef. Let's go. Andy, I know what you're laughing for, yeah? We've sent no food out yet. Let's laugh at the end, yeah?
Yeah. George, plating.
Yeah.
What do you think?
It's your plate, mate. It's your food. It's you.
At the start, Sam and I were like a deer in the headlights.
Come on, Andy, let's go, big boy. I know you're nervous. Let's go.
We were gazing around. We were sort of in an unknown world.
You're going to get 1 potato, then you're bringing it back. 1 potato, bringing it back. Use your brain, bring all of them here and put them on the plate, yeah?
Yeah.
Come on. Right, Sammy, Andy's starting to plate up. I haven't seen any plates down for you yet.
Coming now, George.
Come on. All right, Andy, Sam, come on, mate. You got to talk.
Yes,
you got to talk
George.
to each other. You've got to bring it all up together because we can't give one table half the meals, okay? It's hot food. Everyone gets it at the same time, yeah? How long on the first table?
Should be 6 minutes, 7 minutes.
I'll be ready for that too, Andy.
Oh, we've been waiting for our food for probably half an hour, yeah.
I need to see some food. Hey, and I don't want to see drips on the plates, yeah?
Yep.
It's full of butter on the plate there.
Yeah.
Is that what you want to
No,
give
it's
them?
not what I want.
Is that going to go out to the customer?
No, George.
It's good food. Come on.
I think my dish is perfect because I basically not worry about anything in service but plating up. I can pull my beef cheeks out, put it on a plate, and it's done.
Bring the pan to the plate. That's it. Beautiful. Now we're thinking. You've got a minute on this table. You're nearly a minute away.
Yeah.
You two aren't talking to each other.
George.
How you going,
Samuel,
Andy?
I've just got to put my last cheek on and then I've got to sauce it.
Rightio, mate.
How are you travelling?
Mate, I'm just behind you.
Kitchens are about calm, all right? And I'm already stressed out. We haven't set the first table through.
I think more so than 50 covers, the scary part about tonight is having George on your hammer.
Come on, come on, come on. Give me some food. I need food. Come on. Now Sam's in front of you, yeah?
Yeah.
Sam's in front of you. He's nearly
Right, Andy?
dressed.
Yeah,
Come on.
I'll be 1 minute, mate.
All right, mate.
Right, that's it. I'm going to start calling waiters in, yeah?
Yeah,
got one
beef can go.
Somehow we're right on track. Sammy's pulled himself together. My dish looks how I want it to look, so we've pulled the first ticket off.
Hello, guys. We have the beef, Fiona. Beautiful. Enjoy, guys. Bon appetit.
Thank you.
Yummy.
So recapping, you're coming up on 3 crayfish, 3 beef.
Yes, sir.
Following that, I need 4 crayfish, 2 beef.
Yes,
Following
George.
that, 1 crayfish, 1 beef.
Yes, George.
And you know what? New order. 2 covers, 2 crayfish.
Yes, George.
50 covers in 2 hours. I'm not certain I'll get through it.
Right, check on new order. 1 crayfish, 1 beef.
How long, Sammy?
Mate, I've got 3 minutes.
That's good, boys. Talk to each other, support each other, and you'll get through it, yeah?
I'm ready with those 2
Okay,
beats.
get in there, mate. Won't be far behind you.
Good stuff.
Sam and I realised that we're going to need to communicate with each other if we're going to do this.
I'm up, Sammy.
All right, mate. Coming.
Service.
Here we go.
By the 4th docket, we're starting to get the hang of it.
Right, that's what I like to see. We're waiting for the waiters, yeah?
Yes.
Beautiful. Oh, melt in your mouth.
Crayfish 245.
Crayfish is nice. It's beautiful.
Sam, look at that.
Oh,
empty shells.
Fantastic.
Doesn't get any better than that.
No,
that's it.
Brilliant.
Good stuff, Sammy.
Keep it going, guys.
Service. Can I take that, chef?
Yes.
Right. 1 crayfish, 1 beef, total 20, yeah?
There we go, guys. Bon appetit. Enjoy.
Now tell me about the crayfish.
I thought the cray was a slightly little bit underdone.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just a little bit.
Beef for you, my darling.
I'm going to ask you one question. It looks beautifully cooked, but is it enough?
The beef is very nice. There probably wasn't quite enough of it.
Right. Sure.
How was your meal?
Oh, it was lovely. Can you please tell the chef that it was awesome?
Yeah, I can do that for you. This customer is a chef. She would like to give compliments to the chef, so it was absolutely awesome.
Oh, did you hear that?
I've just got goosebumps, eh?
Great stuff, Andy.
Well done, buddy.
How's everything here, guys? How's the crayfish?
Undercooked.
Problem. I'm going to take that back, if that's all right with you, and let the chefs know, OK? Very sorry about that. Thank you. George, we have an undercooked crayfish, but the lady said she couldn't eat that because it's undercooked.
It knocks the wind out of me, no doubt. You're one bad dish and you can be sunk.
I'll have another one ready for her in 3 minutes.
So you come back and grab it, yeah?
I'll come back and
Go and let them know, yeah? Come on, Sam. Come
on, Sammy.
See it, finish it through, yeah?
Yeah.
All I think to do, though, is just bounce straight back.
That's the replacement.
Well, thank you.
Let's go. Right, let's go. I need 5 cray, 5 beef, and I need them now.
Yes, George.
Yeah?
I don't know why, but it's actually fun, George yelling at you to get some food on the plate, so I'm enjoying it.
I've ripped my hands to shreds with crays, and it's like a game of footy. You just don't feel the knocks during the game.
Come on, let's go. Vinaigrette, you want me to put some on there for you?
Nicely coated, just so it doesn't run to the plate.
Yes, chef. Yeah?
George.
Service!
How long, Sammy?
Mate, not far. Can I have 4 minutes?
Yeah, mate. Do you need a hand?
Yeah. What you can do is take that potato out. I've got to try and fashion about 8 or 10 out of that. Thanks, mate.
You know what I love? The way the two of you are helping each other. Yeah? That's what it's all about. Right, boys. Last order in, 2 covers, 1 beef, 1 cray. That's it. After that, you're done.
Yes, George. Come on, Sammy. Nearly there. Service!
Here we go, gentlemen.
Lovely. Thank you, B.
Thank you so much.
Wow. I've been saying this all night as these dishes come out. Wow, wow, wow.
Right, shall we taste?
Let's try Sam's cray first. Is it going to come out in one? Let's have a look. Right.
What you got there is simply cooked crayfish, you know, the way it should be. Potatoes, great flavour, simplicity. And that little salad, it's fresh, it's crunchy, it's crispy. That for me is a spectacular dish.
And you know what I love? I love that this dish is all about the potatoes, the carrots, the crayfish. Sam hasn't tried to hide their beauty. He's just subtly enhanced it, and that's a great thing. It's exactly what we wanted to see.
Great, let's taste the beef.
Wow. Wow. There's certain things that make your heart go, give a little jump. Song of the Nightingale, sunsets, and beef cheek pulling apart the way that did. And I look at that beef cheek and I think that is perfectly cooked.
Lovely sort of sticky brown sauce. The fondant's good, but I wouldn't mind some mashed potato.
You know, George, I love that fondant potato. And if you want mash, there's your mash, all right? I'm amazed. Andy has put up the best dish he's cooked in this competition by, suitably, a country mile.
Matt, all I know is we've got a tough decision because we've got 2 dishes cooked by 2 cooks and they're pretty much triumph in the same areas. Oh.
I'm exhausted, proud of Andy, proud of myself, but I realise the reality of the fact that one of us is going home, and it's shattering.
Andy, Sam, a huge day and a huge night. Andy, explain what tonight was like to these guys here.
We had so much fun back there, cooking food, seeing it come back, plates clean, getting compliments was something else. I'll never forget it.
Sam?
Oh, I had a ball, absolute ball.
If we said you're going to do that again tomorrow, would you do it?
Yeah, in a heartbeat, yeah. Every day? No.
As much as it was 2 individuals battling it out, trying to save themselves in this competition, there was this amazing sense of unity. What I saw in that kitchen today was something I've never seen before. 2 guys so together and so supportive of one another. And that is why we do this.
Gentlemen, the moment. The winner of the Stanley Pub Dinner Challenge and the person who will continue in this competition is not an easy decision to make.
Oh, yeah.
All we ask of you in this competition is for you to give us great food, happy customers, and for you to back yourselves. It's also about supporting your mates. You've done all that and more today. That means this challenge is a tie, and you're both staying.
I did not see that coming.
Oh, I'm a tie.
My old man said don't come home if you cry, and that was close.
Andy, how does it feel?
That's the most emotion I've felt for a long time. I have to thank Sammy. We wouldn't have got through if it wasn't for each other. I have to thank you. Yeah, you're awesome.
Please. Sam, you were in the cacker about 10 minutes before 6. I just was like, oh, OK. Matt, get ready. We're going to have to dial the pizza shop because we're going to have no food. And you just brought it right around.
It was mind-blowing in there. I asked myself if I wanted to quit, and I just kept hearing no. And so it didn't matter what it took, burns, whatever, we were going to get it done.
Yeah.
And we did.
If you cry, George Calombaris,
I'm not crying.
you're getting
cry.
emotional. The Tasmanian week's at an end. We've cooked with some of the best produce that the country has to offer. Now it's time for us all to go back to the Big Island. We'll see you back at MCK.
Next time on MasterChef Australia.
Right, time to bring some excitement back in the kitchen.
Gary shows how to make the quickest roast rack of pork with braised vegetables.
I would eat bowls of that.
George gets scientific, serving salmon 2 ways.
That is what makes me happy.
Then special guest UK master baker, Lorraine Pascal, stops by.
Pay attention, Bo.
Yep.
I've got my own view.
I hope so.
To finish up with a wickedly sweet treat.
I'm not a cake fan, but I think you've converted me.
Then, further ahead, Seafood King Rick Stein returns to set the challenge.
Rick Stein's in the building. Of course it's going to be seafood.
For an invention test of global proportions.
It's so interesting. Heaven knows how it's going to end up.
Then...
There are moments in your life that you remember. This is one of those moments. Today, you will be cooking for immunity against Jamie Oliver.
I'm now slightly frightened that the people that love me are going to now have to kill me.